Starting off our capstone project. Joshua, are you here? Starting on our capstone project, we are going to be looking at vulnerabilities. This part of the project is very, very important because it can set you on a new path in the industry. For those who might be interested in penetration testing and security, what's it called? The red team stuff, this might be your turning point where it suits you to continue. Why for some who want to stay on the security operations center will continue their work as security operations center analysts. Then maybe in the future they will start doing red team jobs. So looking at vulnerabilities in applications. So what is vulnerability? Vulnerability. So that vulnerabilities are what? Flaws in a computer system that does what? That weaken the overall security of the device or system. So vulnerabilities can be weaknesses in either the hardware itself or the software that runs on the hardware. So vulnerabilities can either come from the physical hardware or the softwares that are running inside it. So vulnerabilities can be exploited by a threat actor, such as an attacker. And once he does that, he will perform unauthorized actions within that computer system. See the word, within the computer system. Within. How is it done? To exploit the vulnerability, an attacker must have at least one applicable tool or technique that can connect to the system's weakness. Means for you to break into a house, for you to break the door, you must have a tool that can be used against the door that can work. So if you say that this door is weak and you want to break it, you should have a tool that is able to break this what's it called? Door. If the door is normal wood door, at least if you use your leg, matcha, maybe 3-4. But if the door is a iron door, there's nothing you do with your leg that will bring it down. You have to look for more stronger tools to bring the door down. So to exploit a vulnerability, an attacker must have at least one applicable tool or technique that can connect to a system weakness. So we look at vulnerabilities are also known as what? Attack surface. So vulnerabilities can also be called attack surface. When you have a lot of openings in your house, your attack surface is high, much. But when you just have just one that you are looking at, you mount camera on it, and in fact, there's a security man there on that gate, just one gate, you reduce your attack surface, making it possible to contain what is happening. Types of vulnerability. There are 8 common types. Sometimes we can get 10 common types of web application vulnerability. The first one is SQL injection. in your one of your classes or classwork, I told you to find the meanings of all these, right? And I know you forgot it. That's why I say you should write it down so you don't forget. So, Joshua, do a summary of all these vulnerabilities. Write it down so you don't forget it. First one is SQL injection. What it is, how it works. Second one, cross-site scripting, which is called XSS. We also have broken notification. Don't copy everything. The material will be on your folder. Just write, give yourself a note, a reminder note to do the classwork so you can focus. We also have cross-site request forgery. We also have insecure direct object references. We also have security misconfiguration, insecure cryptographic storage, XML external entity processing. Each of these vulnerabilities, someone can decide to specialize in 1, 2, 3, 4. So that when you are in the job industry, you can take these ones as individual job for yourself. The company is releasing a product and they need a penetration tester. Someone who can test their applications against each of these vulnerabilities. You make do with that and you make your money. Joshua, how much do you think it costs to do a penetration testing? You have no idea. Cost pass within 1 hour will give you. You don't laugh. I don't feel like giving you. It costs more than sure odd. The full penetration testing can go from at least lowest 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, 8 million, 10 million, depending on the company that is doing it. For that particular job, maybe last maybe 1 month or 2 months for you to do. What was the 1 month? The last person that came to us wanted it done, wanted the work done in 1 week. So the energy you are investing in learning is not wasted. You just have to be good at what you do. So, but the first one, the one we are using for our project now is SQL injection. So, what is SQL injection? SQL injection is a web security vulnerability that allows an attacker to interfere with the queries. Another word for queries. Joshua, what's another word for queries? Is a complaint. Okay. In the tech world, what's another word you can use for queries? Let's read it first. SQL injection is a web security vulnerability. Number 1 is a web security vulnerability. So it has to do with the web. That allows an attacker to interfere with the commands that an application makes to its database. For an application to speak to its database, there are languages, there are commands it needs to speak. It doesn't speak English language, it uses computer language. So, for the front end to speak to the back end, for them to connect, they speak to themselves through computer language. And sometimes those commands, SQL injection vulnerability, will allow an attacker to tamper with those commands. in order to infiltrate the database. So we will need our Kali liners, we need the Burp suite, we need the Juice Shop. Kali liners will be used for put your browser inside your Kali. We're going to beat these people. Yes, don't try to. If they have intrusion detection systems in place, they will know. Just like we did on the Wi-Fi. You have Wi-Fi captures the communication between you and CNN. CNN has their systems also on for monitoring. This is the IP address. So first, you're going to download Juice Shop. So at first, we are going to use your configuration. I think we downloaded 17 points. That's 17 points. It's not on the low. You open your this inside, we'll see that you will not have that state. The first option on the Google is OWASP Juice Shop, the source forge. You've seen it? Yeah, click on it. Then go to files. So scroll up. We are looking for version 20.1, right? Professor. Let's see. Open this. Open 20.1. Let's see. Yes, the first one, 20.1. Just click it, and it is 2026 version. Okay, no wonder it's upgraded. You don't have to do that install. You just have to do start. So go down. We are looking for the node version that you later downloaded was version what? 18. Yeah, but I don't find it here. It's not on your download, it's on the Kali. Remember you downloaded it on the Kali. Yeah, so you go to your download folder on your Kali. So Juice Shop 17.1. So we're looking at 20. Oh yeah, Joshua, we're gonna get the advanced one. This one has Juice Shop 20.11 node 22. Are you seeing it? That should be the second one. It is 102.89 megabytes. Hmm? Click on it to download. This is 2026 version. Let's see how easy it is for installation. So the download should start almost immediately. Me, I already have it, so I will cancel the download. It's downloading, right? How many percent now? So, 10.6 MB. Long ago. Is that? Is it 98 your own command? I thought it should be 100 and something. Anyway, get it wrong. We are building the juice shop. This is not the attack platform. So what we are downloading is the juice shop software that we're going to use to build the juice shop. So juice shop is a potentially vulnerable application that was built for stuff like this. You understand? So do you have any question on the processes that we mentioned above? You should have had a question while we wait for the download. Number three. Okay, ask. Okay. The box suite has a feature called an intercept. The work of that intercept is to intercept the session, the network session. So it will be like as if to hang the system, to hang the network. Now, once that happens, it gives us room to manipulate the logins that we have already placed in. Let me give you an example. I said I push people. Please help me check again and verify. If it's not there, then I will retrieve it again. Okay. No, check. Check practical. Check the next page. That's part one. So when you load a website, hmm, let's say you come to Google and say you want to search for ice cream. Yeah? In split seconds, it will load and bring you results, right? Now, what you don't see is what happens in that loading. For that loading to complete, Google will send that message with that request through several pages or through several doors. Through several doors. You say? Yes, to get to where to find the result you're looking for. And it will bring it back to you. So what Burp Juice does is it stops the automatic sending. So gives you time to manipulate, then use your hand and press next. It will come to the next page. It will just be there rolling and you'll be thinking that it's network issue. So it now gives us the power to manually be skipping through the pages one after the other, be manipulating it as we want. Then when we get to the next, the last one, and when you press enter, it will now finish the loading and bring back the result. So that is how the box does it. We have to go through all the individual pages that the system needs to go before it comes back with the result. What's your download? How many percent? You said 95. That means it's almost done. Okay? It's ready now. Good. So attention. The download is ready. What's the next step? Good. So we'll go to the folder where it is. Click on watch the screen. So watch and you click on the open your folder. Opened. Go to your downloads. You've seen the file, right? Right click on it. Now extract here. Once extraction is done, you will see the folder Juice Shop with the version of the one you have. What's that? What's the asking you? Eh? It is extracting. Okay. Done, right? Now, double click the folder. Done. Now, you see the address bar of the folder, right? Just click it once. Now, copy it, right click and copy. Good. Minimize the folder and open your terminal. Please do it with your root terminal. Okay. CD Control Shift V. Enter. What did we do now? I'm asking. What did we do? Professor, what did we do? Yes, what no, what did we do? What did we achieve here now? Then what I'm looking for is I did CD, then pasted the address. What does that mean? Because now I've pressed enter. We changed directory. We are now inside the folder of the juice shop. So we are going to step it down one after the other so you can see how we got here. So press CD space dot dot. CD space dot dot. Enter. What happened? We are coming down. Enter it again, CD space dot dot, and enter. Your own is how many is it? How many jumps? How many folders before juice shop? 2 folders. Okay, my own is 1, 2, 3, 4 folders. So I'm going to keep doing it till I'm back to the last. I am now normal. Are you out? Yeah, totally out, right? Now, one after the other, we enter into those folders till you get to juice shop. Start from the last one, which is home. CD slash home, and that is the only one that will take you with the slash. Other ones are just CD their name, CD their name, CD their name. Ensure that you copy it exactly, otherwise you mix the address. So I'm going to go to the next one now, which is Brian K. CD Brian K. Are you with me? You're not with me? Clear. CDs dot 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 clear. Now, we want to be inside the folder where that juice shop is. And this is the folder address. This is the folder address. For us to enter into the folder address, we have to do a CD, which is change directory, and will bring us into the folder address. CD stands for change directory. That is the command you use to go into a folder also. So what I said is, it's not just about copying the address and pasting it and it will just go fiam. I want you to also learn how to go into the folders one after the other till you get to the juice shop folder. So what did I do? CD takes me out entirely, or you do that CD dot dot, it will take you down folder by folder by folder till you get to the last one. Now I want to get back to the juice shop folder. I will start one after the other. The first folder I need to be in is home. From home, I'll go into Brian K. From Brian K into downloads. From downloads into Juice Shop. This is like a folder. You now create another folder inside that folder called Brian K. Then you create another folder inside Brian K called download. Then another folder is inside download called Juice Shop. So we want to get to this last place. The first one is what? Home, right? cd/home. Enter. We are now inside home. Now, ls is to list out every folder that is inside home. We have Brian K and we have SOC user. So out of these two folders, which one are we going for? Brian K. So we do cd Brian K. Now we're in Brian K. The next place to go to is where? Download. So we can either use ls to check whether it's there, or because we already know it's there, we'll now do cd. See, watch. If I do download, what do you think will happen? Okay, I've pressed it. What is the mistake? Joshua, are you noticing something? Eh? Capital letter. These addresses are case sensitive. Most things you're going to be seeing in the industry, especially in applications, they are case sensitive. If you miss the case, you will miss the address. So we're going to retry it again, but this time around with the capital there, direct. And you see, once you get it, it will bolden up. It is no more light. It will bolden up. So cd download. Okay, what's the next folder? Juice Shop. cd JUI Juice Shop. Now we are in the Juice Shop folder. Yes, please ask. Space is something in computer. Space occupies a particular thing. For example, if your password is Joshua, you give space, right? Space cyber. This is the password you created. And when you are now entering the password, you enter Joshua cyber. Do you think they're going to allow you to enter until you put that space? So space is something. It is a special character. So it's not just only capital letter, small letter. You have to ensure that when you're writing address, you have to be very, very correct in your address. So now we're in Juice Shop folder. Clear up your screen so that you have enough space. Normally, I would have done npm. Type this npm on your system. If it if the color changes like this, then you have npm installed. If it is white, then you have to install it. It's white. So do npm install. Install. Yes, go ahead. Yes. Okay, npm is a tool, a separate tool that we use to install and build what is inside Juice Shop. npm is not inside Juice Shop. You have to install npm in your own system first. So that's what we're doing. We install npm in our system. npm is like the engine that will work on what is inside the juice shop folder that you are bringing in. npm is what builds the website. Yes. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, you want to check what is inside juice shop. Oh yeah, ls juice spell it well, juice space shop underscore 17.1.1 ls juice shop. We didn't get this point correct. Okay, we're already in the juice shop, right? Just ls. It will list out everything that is there. And there are a few folders. Encryption. The folders colors are like this. Any folder, the color will change like this. The ones that are normal documents with the white. So we have a folder called build. We have a folder called config. We have a folder called data. We have a folder called encryption keys, front end, FTP, I18N, live, logs, models, then file, folder, folder. Understand? So when you click the npm install, what is it doing? Enter. npm start is when you've already finished installing. Now for your own that is advanced is npm start. But first, we already installed, we have to install npm first before we now work. So your own says what? Bring them see. Could not find command not found database. Run sudo apt update to populate it. Looks like a running an updated let's run sudo apt update. It's gonna update your what's the password? Password. Yes. Yes, it asks you for it. Done. Why are you in home? You need to be in juice shop, please. Be in your juice shop folder. You know how to go to your juice shop folder. CD. So just do CD space control shift V because you already have it on your this thing, on your paste. Enter. Okay. So try that npm again. npm install. What is it? Send command. Command. Watch. Command to install npm in my Linux. Yeah. These are the ones that are lower of this. Apt install and Node.js npm. Okay. Run this one. Let's see. Okay, we've run this one, right? Then run the second one. App install Node.js npm. Installation classes are always a bit hectic, but that's where you learn to learn one or two from them. How many days now you've not shut down this system? Tuesday. How many gigabytes is this? 8 gigabytes. And you've not shut it down since Tuesday. Are you the worry your system now? After the day's work, just shut it down, let it refresh. Yeah? So it will not be hanging you. Even my system that is 16 gig, once in a day, I'll just I want to sleep, I'll just shut it down. So that the next morning to wake up with strength. His one system is 32 gig RAM. 32 gig RAM. 32. Joshua, you have 8 gig RAM. Since Tuesday. Ah! Man is hanging us. We need that. That uh, how many pages you have? You're still doing working on what's it called? Tracking. Okay. How far have you gone? When you get home, you get more time. There's a lot to be done. So you see, when you enter this industry, you're taking your time before you make it. It's just better you be serious. Help me out. Do you have cross sharing enabled? No, you don't. So you have to go and enable it so you can be able to copy from Tally into your normal view, input, keyboard, devices, share, share clipboard, bi-directional. Here to here. Now, yours is enabled. If we enable yours doing I need a mirror. Hello, Caesar. Caesar, what's up? Good afternoon. I've not been mostly on my phone. We've been on classes since now. What's up? Any updates? I saw a file you sent. Okay. Just once I'm done with classes, I'll check the response to my messages. Okay, from the errors, there are two separate problems. NPM is not installed. Your package is outdated, so apt cannot even find the package. So you have to do upgrade your package list first. sudo apt upgrade. If you complete successfully, go to the next step. Sudo apt JS. Once in a while, you update your stuff. You're running outdated outdated system. Before you run outdated system, it should be sudo apt. Now, you're going to necessarily unable to locate package. Verify. If you still get unable to locate package, check your calibration. I'm also will update this error to the app after entering this calibration. 2024 version. Which version has been calibrated? So we feed this information back to control sheet C for copy. Control V here, paste, enter. Your direction looks correct, so the most likely issue is that your package index hasn't been updated and it's failing. Let's diagnose it. Run apt updates, check if the package list even exists. You see how methodologically you can fix issues with AI. Still apt updates. Sudo apt updates. Enter. Trying to update your calendar. When it's not fine. Updating from service cannot be done securely. So spelling. I have to follow another way to update. So let's pick the result back to AI to let you know that the system update is failing. It's asking if you still have network. Hope your network is up on your card. You found the rate problem. The issue is not with npm or Node.js. Your Kali installation is missing the Kali repository GPG sanity. So apps refuses to trust the repository. Since everybody getting on every system getting on issue. You name minus A and time to get Joshua, this is one bottle of shawarma. Hey, it's mine. That money when you use play shop bet one you go use and buy this and buy one bottle of shawarma. Please stay away from betting. Doesn't help. It doesn't increase your money too. If you want to increase your money, increase your values, increase the value you vendor. There are many people that are your age that they built apps, and those apps people are paying huge money on it. Bring the white six and you will not get tired of them. So first we run union minus A. We do this with quick fix so that I'll get installed archive. manual key restoration of Kali is not possible. It cannot be downloaded. Third option is to manual key. Download the latest Kali key package and install it manually. Let's stop the recording. Minus, sorry, the juice shop. Now we are at the point on building. We downloaded the software. Now at the point of building. No, don't touch it. So with npm watch the screen start, we will have the website up and running. So open up your Burp suite, go to your menu and look for your Burp suite. Open it up. Click next, start. Okay. So if you watch on that terminal that is up, that terminal serves as the back end of the Kali Linux. This terminal here serves as the back end of the juice shop. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm continuing. So this terminal you're seeing, yes, is the back end controlling the website that we're building. If you stop it or close it, the juice shop will close unless you start it again. And how do you start it? npm start. That's the command you use to start it. Close that back on your right hand. Be careful so you don't mistakenly close your calendar. Just close the back. Yes. Bishop, what did you wrong? npm start. What do you think is wrong with what he did? Bishop what? Folder. You need to be in the Juice Shop folder to run the Juice Shop application. So go to the folder and find the address, or you start the address. You cram the address yourself. CD home, then from home, Affessor, from Affessor, download, then from download, the Juice Shop. Double click your folder, then click on the address, copy it, just Copy it, control C. Have you copied it? Yes. Now go to your terminal. So if you are not here now, that one would have hold you. You're wondering what did you do there? Why are you opening new ones? If you want to see the ones you've opened, look at the ones the pages you've opened. So enter. So now run the command. See whether it will go. You go a bit no go. So next is open your Burp suite. Open the Burp suite. Just so your own is still loading. Uncle 8 gig. Control C, yes, that's what you pressed. And you stopped it. And start it again. Say okay, continue. Burp suite is open, right? Now, the Burp suite has a lot of functions. All these interfaces, you see the target, you see the proxy, you see the intruder, you see the repeater, you see the collaborator, sequencer, decoder, comparer, logger, organizer, extension, LAN, ASPRO, all of them have their own expression. All of them have their own functions. And the only way to get better with Burp suite is through projects, one step at a time. So this time around, we'll be working with the proxy. Then we'll also have something to do with the repeater. So now open the browser. Go to the proxy interface, then open the browser. While it is loading, look up. You're going to see this command. We have the forward. Are you where we are? Where's your Burp suite? Down is the browser. That's not Burp suite. Burp suite is the one before it. Yes. How many times have you opened it? You have to already open it. Now watch. I said we have the forward button. Are you watching? This one says what? Go to proxy. You're in proxy, right? Good. So, can you find the forward button? Can you find the drop button? Can you find the intercept button? Those three are what we need for this particular practical. Joshua, they on your own. You know they are on. Never they need them now. You go there somewhere, they hide somewhere. When you need them, they will come out. So forward is what we use to do this page shifting, page entering. We want to go from this page to this page. This page we use forward. Any page we don't want to drop that particular page. So when we start, we'll be using the forward to look through the pages, to go through the pages to look for what we're looking for. Just wanted to make it down clear. Where is my own Burp suite browser? Just I click it. I clicked it. So why it never open now? It has opened, it has showed up here. Maybe it wants to play back on. Open again. As your own browser open, Where is it? Okay. While we are waiting for my own. On the terminal, everything that is needed to build the website has been created. So anytime you come into your Juice Show folder and run the command npm start, it will rebuild the application once more. And this application is only live in your system, in your Kali. So another thing else to note is you see the port where it is existing. It's in port what? 3000. So we're going to look for it in port 3000. Just type localhost, the column sign, then 3000. Localhost, the column sign, then 3000. What are you doing? You're saving a screenshot. Enter and let it load. Complete your your website. Hmm? If you check, you will see. Okay, let me log out because I've logged in before. I need to log out. Refresh. Check whether you are still logged in so you can log out if you want to do the whole process. Okay, you've not logged in before, right? No, you've not done it. And that's the login one. So if I check now, you see there's a space for login, right? About us, photo, clinical. By the time we have access, you will see that when you click here now, when you click this place, you will now see our login as our account will now be administrator account. Everything that administrators can do, we can now do. So from the plan that we have installed Juice Shop. That is plan one. Plan two is to perform the login. Once we turn this intercept on, it will start intercepting our network. Just like when you turn the Wireshark on, it will start recording. This time around, when you turn the intercept on, it will start intercepting the network. It will handle the network and give us room to do the work we want. So share your screen so that you can be able to see both of them at the same time, your browser and your Burp suite. I would like to make my browser a little bit smaller because most of the work I'm going to be doing will be on the Burp suite. Okay. But you can even make your browser to even become slimmer so you have enough space. Because literally all you need from your browser is a login, the input side, where especially for the logins. Okay, is that done? The intercept, is it on? Or you have turn it on? Turn it on, then on your, if you touch anything on the browser now, it will start reading. So open your login page and notice that the Burp suite has started. It is doing something, as though it's captured something. Joshua, are you there? No, never capture. You don't capture. My empty page now capture. So now watch. Like I said, remember we have the forward, we have the drop. Okay. So on the login, put in any email of your choice, and also in the password, put any password of your choice. We are going to look for that email and password inside the Burp suite. And just anything. So I'm going to use my email. I'll use baby at gmail.com. On the password, I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. If you finish your password, you let me know before we enter. Ready? Joshua, you ready? Ready? Okay, so if you look very well into the screen, when we hit, you said? How do you mean it's not ready? It's just blank, right? Relax. Relax. So click the login. Have you clicked the login? Leave it like that. So when you click the login, did anything happen? Did it tell you the wrong username or password? It's just there because the system has been hijacked. Now let us go and find out where our information is at. On that your Burp suite, click forward. This is the first page. Your own first page is blank, right? Your own first page has something. So click forward, just one. Click one forward. Okay? Your own is what? It's not more blank. And my own is blank. So move, right? So we are looking for the page that contains our username and our password. So forward again, the next. Just forward one. Carefully keep on forwarding until you find the page that contains your username and password and you enter. One after the other, one. I found my own email and password. Have you found your own? They're waiting for you. See? Watch. Invalid email or password. They have finished the page and they can send. Take it back home. Of course, you're even looking at the wrong place. It should be on the request. Yes, the request is on the top, right? Where all of us are looking at the request. The box is looking at the time. So you will start the login again. Page not ensure that the network is connected. This one. That email and password issue here. No shopping. Yes, we start the email. Just type and login. Just login. Press login. So now we're going to start the forward again. Carefully. You're supposed to be watching on this. Forward. Forward again. Continue. One. You should be nothing. And now your email and password. Today plan like this back. Wow. He say yeah. Okay. Now, stage 2 has been done. We are now moving to stage 3, where we will manipulate the username and password and put the malicious software or virus that we want. We want it to go to the database and give us access to the system, probably as an admin or as the owner. What we are going to do with the Burp suite is password guessing. But now we are using a code that is meant to do the work. The code is like virus, it's a virus code. So it will go and scatter the database and give us an admin login. Remember that page selection that we were doing? Where is it? This page selection here. Eh? If you jump this page now and press forward, it will now push it to back end will process it and tell you equally username and password. So we are hanging it so that we can work on it before pushing it to the database. Yes. So as it stands now, the database has not received this thing. It is still hanging. Somebody can be in the middle of your chat between somebody. You will send message, things say you don't go, you don't hang. Person will eat it finish before sending it to the person where you want to send it. These things are real and it happens. So now the code we are going to use is apostrophe or space 1 equal to 1, then semicolon dash dash. This is the code we're going to be using for the first one. Ctrl A, Ctrl C. I'm going to put it in the text document also. So I'm going to copy this section out. This section where the email and password is, I'm going to copy it out. Watch, guys. I'll copy it out and make it, put it in a place where it will be bold so that we can see what I'm doing with it. I'm going to paste it here. So this is how it is here. So this is what we have there. This is how the email and password comes out. So I'm going to tamper with them. I'm going to insert this virus code called a payload. I'm going to insert it inside this field, then forward it to the admin, to the database. I'm not touching the bracket. Remember that everything that is here is case sensitive, and also if you remove comma where comma is supposed to be, the whole thing will scatter. You have to start again. So I'm going to carefully delete the email and replace it with that command, that payload, apostrophe or space 1 equal to 1 semicolon dash dash. I will also do the same thing on the password field just to make sure that I must get a result. Semicolon, semicolon, or 1 equals to 1 semicolon and dash dash. So do this on your Burp suite. Do what I just did. I removed the email. Yes, you said? Yes, the OR is capital letter. Wait. What I had before was baby at gmail.com. and the password I had before was 123456789 So what you do is remove this email carefully and replace it with this equation, this payload, and do the same thing for the password too. Are you done? We'll know whether you did it right when we forward it. That time we'll know. Okay, so all you have to do is when you press the forward button, it will submit it. And once you submit it, you should be automatically logged in. That is the result you should expect. So go ahead and forward. If you don't get logged in, then you are wrong. You're logged in, right? Are you logged in? What did you get? You got an error because you typed it wrongly. So redo again. Let's fix yours. Go down, log in. Press log in. That's After this, immediately or then space 1 equal to 1 semicolon dash dash. Okay, so you see this thing logging in. Some people they call them magic. Not the magic. You know why the system they tell you, your browser tell you make it safe? Your browser they think saying that this username and password na give you answer. The browser is deceived. The two of us know say no be this username and password na give you access. You don't work on the username and password behind. Computer is garbage in, garbage out. Anything you do na you do like computer na human being wey dey operate am dey make am smart. Mhm. Mhm. Now, if you got your username and password correct, it wants you to save it so that next time it will be easy for you. So now you've provided the username and password. And somehow you've gotten access. It doesn't know. It's not even check which kind of access. It's telling you successful login. Save your username and password. For two of us, all of us, we know that this is not what gave us access. We worked on it behind the scene. So no mind now. Now click and check your profile section. You will see say meanwhile the system is still hanging. Browser, everything, if you search for anything now on your book here, no go open on go dey hang because we are still working on the intersection is still on. So you dey hang the hanging stuff. So now you have orders, payment options, digital, blah 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 blah. But the things on the normal browser is not our concern. Our concern where you will get enough information is on the database. So from if you are not logged in, you will not have your orders and payment section. You will not have your log out here. You see, because you don't log in, I did which else will you get if you off your what's it called intercept now and refresh the page, you might see the real account details here. But we will find out these details through another place. Let's finish what we're doing. Because if you log out now, if you off your intercept and refresh, it might put you out. Yeah, you start all over again. And you go now say, hey, who be you? When you can't enter this page, this page, I don't even know say you don't trick me. You will not come out. But let's finish what we're doing before you can go back. So now we've performed number 3, which is Bob suit manipulation. We want to go into where the real work is, which is going into the database. From there, the next phase will be to even dig more into the database. So on the browser, on the Juice Shop, click on the search button. Click on the search button. On the Juice Shop, on the Juice Shop, on the Juice Shop, the Juice Shop has a search button. The Juice Shop has a search button. Joshua, are you there? Which juice do you want to search for? Which fruit do you want to search for? Choose any fruit of your choice. Okay, you're choosing apple. Which one are you choosing? Okay, good. I'll choose banana. Banana. Then hit enter. Enter. Now, what did we just do? Every entry point on a or an application is a potential attack surface. Remember what we said about attack surface. If your attack surface is much, then you are prone to more attack, right? But if you reduce your attack surface, it means at least, even let's say you get just one door. Let's assume you even have one door. This is that one door. You go mount down at that one door. In any web application or in any application, input surfaces or input variables are attack surfaces. Example of inputs, you can have the login forms where you put in your login details. Input, you're sending something in. Your contact form where they say contact us, fill your details. Those things are inputs too. Search bars, because you are searching what is inside the website, you're searching what is inside the database. Also, profile picture. We are feeding the system with something. You are sending something. That your profile picture, you are sending it into the database. So the database will update it for you and put it in your own account. So all these are attack surfaces and they can be used to attack the system. Remember the statement, for you to be able to attack or use the vulnerability in a system, you should have at least one tool that is applicable to that vulnerability. Now, we've used the login input to go in. For us to go in more, login can take you into the house, into the building, but search is searching directly in the database. Gone. As you search for Apple, it is going to search for that Apple inside the database. The login kept you in the house. Okay, good and fine. But we want to go into the database. So we need something that is going straight into the database. And when you search for the products that the company has, that search button, that search instrument is going to search for it in the database to know whether we have Orange or not, whether we have Apple or not. So that is why we are going with the search button now. And you guys have already clicked the search. Let me click search on my own. So now we are going to still repeat the same thing and find where the search feature is. But this time around, we are looking for the address. Look at this address and let me copy it out. Copy. And Control V. We are searching for the page that has http the address of the website /search. We are looking for the page that has this search. This is this page that is carrying the address we are looking for. So when you are doing your forward, you keep in mind that you're looking for the address, the page that has this particular address. So carefully do the forwarding one at a time. We are looking for the page that has that address. Remember where your eyes should be. Your eyes should be on this request page. Your eyes should be on number 1 actually, because that is where you will see the address first. The address will come up on number 1, line number 1. Yes, forward, one step at a time. Your eyes should be looking for the page that each number 1 will be HTTP localhost. At least the search name will be there. That search SEAR with a question mark. So if you find your own, you say you found it. If your box sheet is tiny, you can also increase it a little bit, increase the font. You know how to increase it. This one, see how to increase it. Go to light and go to settings. Then you go to then user interface. Go to display. Then font size. Increase it to let's say 15. Then font increase Hello, Uncle Collins. Good evening. Yeah, we did class. What's up? No problem. It's nice. Then almost all the classes that are not physical are being held because of the rainy season. Not just held permanently, but until the songs are coming out. Because before 6, 7 now, all my batteries, my solar batteries, all run down. So I might not be able to run classes in the night. You understand? So hmm, today is what? Yes, yeah, you can schedule it today. Today is even better because then at least I think there's more sun. I know that the light will be on. But once it is 6:30, 7 p.m. down, battery, the whole battery will be depleted. Unless never baseline, which is not even sure. So tomorrow is Friday, right? Yes. If you have time in the morning, afternoon, let me know so that we will do one or two. Okay, tomorrow afternoon. No problem. Thanks, man. Who has found his own? Forward, forward. Remember the address you're looking for. You just search, right? Good. That's the right place. You passed it. I say you are looking the way you're looking for the address first. Once you find the search page, so what you're going to do is click on your intercept off, eh? Then re-click it on again. Then go to that search button and repeat the operation. Just yeah, on the intercept back again. Then search. See? Boom. This is where your eyes will be looking at. So number one, you're looking for an address containing search. Good, you found yours. So let me find my intercept on and searching for banana. Just so if you find the one again, don't skip it. Forward, 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 forward.
My own does not want to come out. Your own has come out again. Enter. Hold, hold, hold. They look in the chat if you see it. Let me know. How is it? Let me change to, let me say, maybe melon. This is melon. Is it? Is melon a juice? Search. Search for melon. Melon. Enter. Forward. Forward. Melon. Forward. Why is my own not going through? Maybe intercept or do a refresh. I hope my internet is still on. To load my pages from or the progress. You can see my profile, right? I've off the intercept. Intercept on inside. No. I already logged that before. So let me search for Apple. Okay, that's it, right? Yeah. Joshua, are you with us? Have you found your own? Disconnect your intercept on the back again and remove the set. On the top of the intercept. Change the search to search on search for million. So your intercept is on the search. System is detecting your work. So again, look forward. Okay, let's remove the focus on Yes. Maybe the system is not prepared. To load your Burp, your what's it called? Very long. People are looking. Takes a lot of hours. Now, the beauty of the hacking process is that all these things and all this time we've been waiting, the system has still been loading, doing as though the network is delaying it from loading fully well. Meanwhile, people are doing work in the background. all network is slow. It's not really network that is slow. So people may have the network is slow.
So, would the company
No.
they will not know?
Yeah, if they have tools that will detect this kind of activity, they should know. If they don't have, now you can close the and put the search button in search. Remove the catalog. Enter. Now continue forward. Easy. Easy. Slowly.
No.
Mm.
No, this process. As the team is people trying to do, let's say we have a stock analyst
Mm-hmm.
who they are using the wire shark.
Mm-hmm.
Who they detect that someone is trying to
Yes, and they should detect. Even from the beginning, when they try to maneuver, they should detect
that is not a secure
the system. Detect. That is why thieves don't steal in they don't thief in the daytime. They'll come to thief when everybody don't sleep. Maybe soccer lane is not time, they don't work time. And 1, 12, 1. That's around that time. By the time we work, you see the person don't lock you up. You were chatting around 10, 11, 12. You sleep. Machine fit dey do alert, but human being dey sleep. By the time when human being don wake up, the thing don finish. You grab. That is why I said, and we said in the industry, that human beings are still the weakest channel in security. Human beings are still the weakest link in security. So the machine work now to detect now to push am out. And if you told the machine detect, block the person's IP address, the machine will do like that. So some people have their own system that it will not just detect, it will block the person's IP address. So some thieves now have many IP addresses. If you block them in this one, they will continue in the other one. You block them, keep on blocking, waiting until they do up and down. So now we are here. We are now on the road where we've captured that address that is going to the database. So we are going to manipulate that address to get us into the database. So right click and send this page to repeater. The repeater's work is to give us time for us to do anything we want to do and keep on repeating until we get a success. Send to repeater, click it. Once you click it, the repeater interface will just show another color to show you that something has been sent there. Okay. Where is the repeater? On the body, right click, send to repeater. See, you do something. See repeater on top. You do it again, you look at. Now click on the repeater. This information will be on the repeater now. Okay, this is where the remaining analysis will be done. This is where we want to stay and manipulate the address more so that we can hit the database. So we're going to do that in a few steps. The first step is to step into the database. Once into the database, we'll see what is inside the database. Then the second step is to step into each individual folder that is inside the database. So let's get this address out. I want to put the address in a place where we can boldly see it very well. Control V. Now, this is the address you guys have, right? This is the address that is going to the database. And we search for banana. So I'm going to edit it, and you will edit it with the information that you use to search with. Immediately after the equals to sign, I'm going to type my search name banana, then followed by a colon, then two brackets, then plus union plus select plus 1, then dash dash. This is the first payload we are sending to the database. Edit yours to look like that. Enlarge your Burp Juice so you will have enough space. Drag it out. The main part enlarge it. Look at what I added. I added this. You want to increase the font? Yes, enlarge it. So now carefully edit it the way I edited it and include your own search feature. Then done and you let me know. After what? All of them does not have any space. They're done. Okay. I press on you. Mm. Okay. So I am going to copy this into my own just so I wouldn't make mistake. But remember, any mistake you do as we are moving forward, it will be wise that you get a notepad and copy this first code and put it there. Because in the next section, if you make a mistake, you will need to find this exact code to come back to this page. Otherwise, you are going back to searching it on your juice shop. So, but you got to learn. Maybe were time where you don't do it 6, 7 times. You devise a formula. So I'm going to replace mine with this, so I have this correct. So let's go ahead and hit send. If we hit send, we're expected to see an error message here. Why? Because the number 1 does not satisfy the size of the database. We'll keep on looping the numbers until we find the correct size of the database. So send in, and your result should look like this on my screen. We good? They like that. Joshua, give me good news. was a mistake in your home. Have you sent it? You said? Send it up to the top. No. Are you not seeing the red send button? Good. Now, that shows that your code is wrong. Hmm. Your XP is send it. Send it. If you disconnect the code by one space, you've lost your address. See, people will say, I want to do penetration testing. I want to do hacking. I want to do penetration testing. There are so many rules to follow. This code now that you're looking at, where's the code? This code now, if you put a space in between this P and this thing, you've lost your way. If you come here and just put, as this one is here, if you put extra space here, you've lost your way. You've disconnected this one from the entire equation. So carefulness is important. If you replace anything here with, let's say you put this S with capital letter S, you've lost. So keep on changing. We're going to, the third phase is C, and bring it down. So we'll add comma 2. When you add the 2, you press enter. You're expected to get the same error. What did you get? Remember to put the comma and 2. What did you get? You have disconnected your code. Error. Let me see your error. Does it look like the first one? Okay. Now, keep on looping it. Do 3, then you enter. Do comma 4, and you enter. Comma 5, enter until you get to 9 to check the one that will give you a success. You all should do and get a mouse. If you get a success, let me know. On number what? Congrats. If the size of the database is 4, you got a success. So minimize them. The projects is all the things we are doing now. You're going to create a corporate system, start over again and do it and ensure that you capture each stage, the screenshot, to be on your reports. ChatGPT will be happy when you submit this kind of report. When you tell ChatGPT what you've done, the pictures will not go to ChatGPT. Your pictures are for me and your LinkedIn community. Maybe just when you're posting on LinkedIn, you just put 1 or 2 or 3 images. Not be now, this one no go. You want to you have to shut down your system and start from the beginning. Okay. So the results say I would not even get a success. You guys got a success. I did not get success. What's my own saying? SQLi. Okay. Thank you. Very smart. You see, if you're not smart to see where you got the mistake, I still have an error. So let's look where else did I make mistake. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The last what's it called? Dash dash. Okay. Enter. Yes, now I've got a success. Now if I've seen the kind of things that can make you not to get a success, I've got a success. So now my success has ID 1, name 2, description 3, price 4. We are in the database. You? How will you know until you try? Maybe try and I reach 9. You say you not get success, you will continue to lead. Okay, so now the next stage is to modify this code for step number 1 to step number 4. Anyway, I think I will give you guys this document also, so it can be easy for you to just copy it and paste. If you paste it wrongly, you should be able to know where you made your own mistake. So now the next edit will be, I'm going to change this one into SQL. Then after 9, I'm going to put plus. Get me the SQL that is inside SQL. That's the capital letter SQL right underscore master plus. I want to be inside the SQL database that is from this part. Good question. What is the meaning of this payload? You know who we are going to ask? Why it is so is that you will know that when you are working, you don't have to work in darkness. And don't assume that nobody makes researches. Even the best people that you think don't make researches, they make researches. But they even do it more than you. Most very profound gurus, they search Google more than you. You are trying to cram everything. Actually, you are meant to know it by use of practice. What is the command to change directly? Somebody that does not know it will have to do it, right? But you've already used it and now you master it. That is how it is. So practice brings that kind of. So I'm gonna ask it. What is the function of this payload? I am using it on my juice shop Juice Shop pen test practical in my own lab. Maybe so. Always explain yourself very well. If you give wrong impression, ChatGPT will tell you that it does not want to help. Enter. Since you are, see where it started from. Since you are using this against OWASP Juice Shop in your own home lab, I can explain what the payload is doing from a learning perspective. That means if you know explain to them wetin dey do, you go bounce you, say I cannot explain to you. Your HTTP request is get rest folders, blah 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 blah. Let's break it down. Why I'm showing this thing to you people step by step is so that you will not be lost on your own. You know how to find answers on your own. Let's break it down. Original search parameter, which is Q equals our banana. Normally, the application will search for products containing banana, even though we misspelled it banana. Closing the original SQL statement. Let me do it side by side the command. So we say that this is for the searching, right? This one is for the searching. Then closing the original SQL statement, which is this one. This attempts to terminate the SQL expression that Juice Shop is building internally. The exact number of closing quotes and parentheses depends on how the vulnerable query was written. The attacker's goal is to close the existing string, close any function calls or parentheses, gain control on the remainder of the SQL query. If you are not software development inclined, see all this query SQL, you go just a float. That is why I say before you think of going for a career in penetration testing or red team, you should have a solid background first. Start your basic cybersecurity work, maybe as a blue team player, a SOC analyst. Then start learning these things small by small. If you just leave the beginning and the normal blue team and enter into red team when you don't have software that you float, command go comot for wetin you go find am tire, you go vex say you no dey work. Now this thing now it explain, you can still tell it, please explain to me as a primary school boy. It will still break it down for you, but it will give you a long lecture and you have to take time to go and understand it. So number 3 part is union select, which is this thing. Now the plus sign here, plus is in computer, plus is space. When you want to join two words together, you want to write union space select. You want to write a face up, so this space, right? In computer, that space computer puts plus. That is why it's using the plus instead of just, if you leave this space like that, remember I told you that space means something else, so it will be wrong. So it uses plus to join. So the union select, this is the heart of a union based SQL injection. Union tells the database combine the result of another select statement with the original query. If the application displays the return rows, the attacker can make the application display arbitrary database data, which is exactly what we want. Original query returns ID 1 apple. Injected query returns ID name. And if you watch We have an ID, name, description, stuff here. Admin password, blah blah blah. The application may display code. Selecting the columns SQL 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 9. This tells SQLite to return 9 columns. Why? A union requires the same number of column compatible data types. So the attacker already discovered, usually through trial and error, that the original query returns 9 columns. So that's why we are searching and we got it by 9. We do this trial and error to stop at 9. Now, only the first column is interesting, SQL. The remaining values, 2, 3, 4, 4, blah, 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 are simply placeholders. Reading from SQLite master, this place, from this place. It means this is the important part, SQLite master. It is SQLite's internal metadata table. It stores data table names, index names, trigger names, and it creates table statements. Example, table user creates table user. Table product creates product. Table name card creates card. So we're actually looking to get a folder where the, let's say a folder called user, then inside it will find all the users. A folder called product, inside it will find all the products. A folder called ATM card, inside it will find all the whole ATM card as you say. A folder called wallet, inside it will find all the wallets as you say. And inside all those stuff, you also see their individual owners, their details. So the attacker wants the SQL column. Selecting the SQL column. The SQL column contains the original create table statement. Example output, create table user, ID, integer, primary key is given its own example. So I'm going to share this result to you guys WhatsApp. Then once you get it, it will open exactly like this in your ChatGPT. Then you can now from there tell it, please explain this thing to me more further if you want more explanation. Have I copied it? I want to copy it. What should bring that link? Let me copy it. Let me copy it. See, then WhatsApp. Send it to you. I'll send it directly to the group so that you guys can just copy it. Do you even get messages from the group? I know they ever talk here. SQL daily chat.
Now that we are using the SQL injection and
Yes.
is there a way we can do now we are using the
Okay, what we are doing now is SQL injection vulnerability. In another what's it called, boot camp, I can choose to do support vulnerability. But on your own, that's where your work starts. There are 8 of them and 10 of them. You now have your ChatGPT. Tell it, I've learned the first one. Look at what I've learned. That place you are giving it information. So, teach me this XSL or any other vulnerability that you tell me. It is there as your teacher. So what we do is put you on the right path and show you how it is being done. Then you follow up yourself. The teacher will not give you 100%. The teacher will put you on the path. This one alone is not enough to make you a penetration tester. there are 10 vulnerabilities that can be happening in a web system, and we've touched on number one. The remaining 9, will you still wait for a teacher to come and teach you? All you have to do is, sir, I want to start a project on this vulnerability. Go ahead. Do you need help? You say yes. Where can I get help to do it? First of all, you start with your ChatGPT. When you get any error that or any it stop you, so they stop you. I know with ChatGPT you can never get stuck. I've worked with it to the extent of I've built so much things with it. You know, go ever leave you. And let's say you want to use and do bad thing. So please, there is work to be done individually. When you get back to your respective free times, there is work to be done. If SQL is like this, what more about the other one? So let us go ahead and finish up this project in the next 1 hour. In 1 hour, yes. Just have to go home by 6. Okay. Now we have yes. So this is the new code, right? SQL in replacement of that one, then SQLi database. So I'm going to copy this so that I don't miss it. Copy and paste control. Okay. Yeah. Once you're done, you let me know. There's just one more payload, and done. This is the second to the last payload. Done. If you're done, send. You should get a success. If you get an error, you miss it. Just if you get an error, just say
Now this is it one is it one
hello. Small one there. Correct, right? So that was what we used. This one, I waited for you. Have you sent? The last report. Close. Drag it out from hide. That is one. How did you make the same mistake again? Does it look like one? So now you see, guys, watch. If you are in an interview and they are asking you, have you done any penetration testing before? You say yes. So which one? You say we conducted an SQL penetration test on the juice shop. So which one you say juice shop? So, okay. What? How did it go? What are the challenges you found or you met? Right from the installation, there are challenges you personally faced, even in installing the juice shop, starting some mistakes that you made. All these tiny, tiny mistakes. Yes, we remove the one. We replace the one with SQL. So now we are telling it, get us SQL from SQLite master. The next modification, which is the last one, is from one of these folders. We are going to tell you to get us one of the folders from inside SQL now, because now we are now inside SQL. So instead of SQL master, we will now from SQL, because he has gotten us into this place. That is why you have all those results. So let's modify this down so you understand. Control C, Control V. So now it will now be give me one of the folder names that is inside what you got. Have I sent my own? Okay, I've not sent it. Send success. So when you scroll down a little bit, you see addresses. Create table. What is the name of the table? The first one, the first table, address. Okay, so what is the name of the second table? Basket. It's not basket. See how they wrote it to capital letter D, then items is capital letter I. That is, if you mix any of those, you are wrong. Then number 4, basket. So we are going to get one of these folders. So the one I'm going to use for this class now is card, ATM card. So the card, let me copy that exactly it is, but I will not make mistake. C, capital letter CARDS. Control C, copy. So I am now telling it I will replace plus cards. Get me items that is inside card folder. So what are the items that I can find? What are the head names I can find inside this card folder? Apart from users, I should look for, I can get an ID, the person's ID. So the things I'm looking for will start with small letter. Full name. These are the things that normally you should find in the card. The next one is what? Card number. Expiry year. Where is the expiry month? Okay, expiry month. So so the first one will be full name. Where's full name? How did they spell it? ID. Okay, the first one is ID. So I will replace that number one or SQL, that's first holder. I replace it with ID. Then number two, I will express it with full name. So what's the spelling? Is the F small letter or capital letter? Small letter FU. Capital letter NAME, right? Number three is what? How did they spell it? ARD, right? Then NUN. Okay. Number four, how do they spell it? Capital letter E. E M. Okay. Like this. Are you not seeing down? Check it on your own now. Check it on your own because I think all of us are in the same database. Scroll down, scroll up. Card folder. This is address folder. So go up. Let's go up. Pull up until you find the, as I said, go and get now. Get the card section. Have you found it? I got it. EX month. Did I get it?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the next one? Rejoice? Rejoice? Please, please, go outside and check the water people. Tell them to give us water. They are in the gates now. Okay. So after expiry month, what should I put? Spell. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Y. Uh-huh. EAR, right? So after that, do we have any other thing? Created date. Okay, CREATE, created, right? Date should be starting with capital letter A. Okay, then 80, just like that. Are you sure? Created 80. Created, okay, 80. Okay. Then the next one is what? Updated at updated 80, right? Then don't finish. Did I say don't finish? Okay. So this will be the next code to send. Control copy. Then I will exchange this all with Control V. If I got all correct, yeah, I'll bring it up like this. I've started it to be clear. So let me send it first and see if I got a success. If I get a success, I will now be inside the folder of this card. And it will show me all the people that have registered in this my application, their cards that they use, registered they use. So I'll go to send, and I got an error. Something must be wrong. Made a mistake somewhere. Where is our mistake coming from? Okay, we did not put the direction. It should be from, then plus card. I did not put from before. I just did plus card. No, the address is not complete. It's going to be find us all these details from card folder. Look at where we are. The first one was find us the SQL and all these numbers from SQLi master. It took us into the SQLi folder. Now, find us all these details from, I did not put the direction very well, from plus card folder. So this should be the correct one. Copy, come back here, exchange it, Control V. So send. I hope that it fixes it. It did not fix it. It did not fix it. What did we lose this time around? Plus ID, full name. I hope all the yes, it's no letter. The cards itself is capital letter C A R D S. What did he send here? No such column as updated at. Oh, I got the spelling wrong. Instead of updated, I wrote UD. And I see I'm saying mistakes can happen if you're not careful. Now we got a success. Joshua, are you here? If they nod, if they look your laptop, they nod. Are you seeing the success? You not see I'm there for a laptop, they look in laptop. Okay. So I've got a success. Where is it? Where is my mistake? UT. And with that success, we come to the end of beginners. got. Let me put it in the format that we found it. ID thing first. Status, success, data. Why is she crying? We have the person, the owner's name. Sorry. Okay, so the guy's name is what? Image. His name is sounding like somebody from which country? Germany. Yeah, is that how the name is? Is it from football that you got that idea? Or what? Okay, there is a footballer that has that kind of name. Are you serious? Yeah, I was even thinking this Korea. Okay, German name. Okay, price came next. After price, we got the deluxe. After deluxe, we got the image. After image, we got the created art. After the created art, we got the loaded art. After uploaded art, we got deleted art. Right? Then after that, we now have the closing bracket. Abina. So this is what we got. Hmm? And we are expected to be in the folder of what? Card. Right? So how useful is this information? Let's look at what are the things we expect in a card, in an ATM card, for example. We starting from the first one, we expect the what? The name of the holder. Eh? What else? What? Card number. What next? Expiring date and month, right? Then last but not the least. Eh? What? CBC, right? So what did we get from this penetration testing? We got the name. Abina, we got the name. And we got his card number. But they were using another names to title it. But we know waiting they find. So we got the card number. Expiry month is when? Which month? December. Expiry year is what? 2029. So what else is remaining? The CBC. And we don't have the CBC. Probably they did not save the CBC because most card saving applications don't save CBC. don't save CVC. If I want to purchase something on Google Play Store now, it will want to use my card and say, go ahead and use my card. It will fill everything, but not ask me for the CVC number. That is it after you come back. So your project now will be the same thing we did. You're going to submit the card. Eh? Let me go back to the format code. Go back to this place. So you're going to get the folder of the card. One, write it down. You're doing card. Then any other three. And the steps are the same. You're submitting the card with their screenshots and any other three. The assignment is that. Any question?
So now we are in folder.
Yes, we are in the card. We are in the card. We are operating as the admin. We use the admin access to get into the database, and now we are in the card folder in the database. You will see the person's details there, and that's number of users. That means the number of users that have already imputed their card and saved it on the platform.
Now, this website, we get against items like,
Yes.
now, let's in another way, let's have one to bring it to like a different website.
Go ahead here. Yes, yes.
Something different, like, let's
Which application do you have in mind?
okay, let's use electricity.
Okay. That yes, NMVC, NMVC. Now they are not selling stuffs. You have to look for attack surfaces. Any website that is not vulnerable to SQL injection might be vulnerable to other vulnerabilities. They get me so, and that is it. First, you look for attack surfaces, and all starts from reconnaissance, which is stage 1 of Cybersecurity to make your what's it called findings. To make your findings. This application, because now when you are working as a penetration tester, they can either tell you, I want you to infiltrate or hack this our website. They can give you username and password for you to enter. They can decide not to give you so that you find your way in. Each of them have their names and each of them has their financial weight. If the person gives you the username and password, the person has given you access. So he wants you to now penetrate other areas inside the website. But if the person does not give you this access, it means the work is more harder. Likewise, the pay. So we have white box texting. Find out what is white box. Write it down. Assignment. White box pen testing and black box. And gray box. That will give you more clarification on the kind of access given to people or security analysts or penetration testers into doing their work. Yes, please ask.
When you want to like when you want to kind of website you want to get access to organization, you want to keep all like server space now. If you are doing a work for you now, and somebody tries we might somehow be able to
Your normal server will not get it except security tools. Just like that my SOC monitoring system that I built. If I am monitoring that particular system, the database, the engine of that system, I will pick that somebody is trying to enter. Yes, somebody is entering. I'll pick it. Then Wazoo is also there. Now we are talking about advanced, which is security operations center work, their job. When you get into advanced, you will now see how we use these tools to detect this kind of activity. Any other question? Okay, let me stop the recording then. Yes.
Mhm. Now,
Yes. XSS, yes. Authentication, yeah. You don't have to use application. The one that the company standard keeps as a abbreviation, you use the abbreviation. The one that does not, we do not keep as abbreviation. Call them a full. Broken, don't bomb. The 8 types of vulnerabilities. You know what you're looking for? Is it here? The types. SQL. Yes. Yes. SQL, okay. Long name on. All of them does not have the same way of attack. all the vulnerabilities does not have the same way of attack. No, all of them are not. You are not testing all of them like this. Each one of them is a study of its own. Not be joking, but now one is studying now. Each of them is a full study of its own. So each of them is a topic, full topic of its own, full topic of its own with their own diverse ways of operation and practical. Any other question? Replicate this. What you should actually be looking forward to is how do I get, how do I become an expert in SQL injection testing? Remember what I said, you have to become solid in an area first. SQL injection did not stop from what we just did. When you engage your AI assistant, there are so many other things you can do inside SQL injection. Why are you using something when you already have Juice Shop? Any all those 8 or 10 vulnerabilities, they are there in Juice Shop. You can attack, do all those trial and testing there. If you say Juice Shop is dull, is boring for you, there are other applications too that are dedicated for this kind of jobs. Good question. That's strategy. When this one way you do, whenever you never even settle. Do your assignment first, submit your project first. Submit it. See as they switch you now. I tell you, say get people wey start program. Once they don reach their final year, they no go wan stop again. I have so many of them in the batch. That's why in that group, you hardly see anybody move out because it's sweet, but it doesn't end in sweet. It ends in the hard work beside it.